Hey guys, it's Attorney Brent Boyer. So I wanted to talk to this question about parenting time and enforcement of parenting time. And what if your ex will not return the minor child? So as you know, I'm an attorney here with Adam and wanted to answer this question. It comes up from time to time. So if the ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, whatever it is, will not return your minor child, what do you do? Are there things that you can do here to respond to that, to enforce it, to make sure it doesn't happen again? All of the above. So there are definitely some strategies you can do. There are things you can do to pursue enforcement and things to do to make sure that you're going to get your parenting time, that you're going to be seeing your children when you want to see your children. And don't forget to click like on the video, subscribe to our channel so you'll get all the content as it comes out. But yeah, so if there's a court order that gives you parenting time, a lot of times court orders are pretty vague. It might say that you have every other weekend, right? So you show up to get your to do your parenting time on Friday night, whatever time it's supposed to be, and it's your weekend, and your ex has now decided that it's not your weekend. She just says, no, it's not your weekend. You can't have your parenting time. She just won't let you see the child, or she's not there, or whatever's going on. So what can you do from there? Well, one strategy is to tighten up the language in the court order. So you go back to court, you ask for more specific parenting time, and instead of every other weekend, you can say which weekends are yours. If you have to, you can map out every weekend from now until the kid's 18 by date. So instead of every other weekend, it's I have December 3rd, I have December, whatever the next one is after that. So you say, if you're 10, if 17, I have December 3rd and 17th this month, and then she has these other ones. So you can do things like that to clean it up. If the court order is pretty specific already and there's just a campaign to not let you see the kids, or she feels like you did something that she didn't like and is trying to stop you, you would go back to court, enforcement, a motion to enforce parenting time, either with an attorney, without an attorney, depending on which county you are. It may be difficult to do without a lawyer, but you can do a motion to enforce parenting time. And you can also do clarification at that point on getting language tightened up. The court could give you make-up parenting time at that hearing. They could do a penalty, make her pay a fee. If you have an attorney, they could make her pay your attorney fees. A lot of things that can be done, especially if it's a repeat offender. We had a repeat offender one time that it got to where she had to post a bond before she was allowed to file anything with court, because she was the one that was harassing us by filing things, making us go back to court for no reason. But yeah, as far as enforcing parenting time, that's what you'd be looking at are some of your ideas there. But of course, this is assuming there's a court order. I mean, if you're in a situation where there's never been a court order, let's say you were never married, but you've been getting along all these years, and you have kind of a routine of when you see the kids and when ex-girlfriend sees the kids, and all of a sudden that stops, or she's trying to change all that, you would need to start a custody case through the county where the child lives, set up custody, parenting time, and child support, and get a court order for parenting time and custody. Or if you're married but not getting along, and maybe you're living separately and things are good for a while, and then all of a sudden soon-to-be ex-wife will not allow you to see your kids, same thing. You would need to start a divorce case to set up custody, parenting time, and child support, get a court order so that you have something to enforce. But the client that I met with recently, they had this question. They had a court order. They had been divorced for a few years back, and they had kids together, and now mom just had her own reasons of why she wasn't going to let him see his kids. And of course, she's not allowed to play judge and jury. She can't just say you can't see the kids. Now, if she has some legitimate complaint or had some reasons that she feels like are reasons to stop you from doing parenting time, it would be up to the mom to then file something through the court, make a request through the court, file a motion. But if there's a court order that says when you have your kids and when you're seeing them, and ex-wife, ex-girlfriend just won't let you, or just decides to stop allowing that, or gets upset about something, then there are some things that you can definitely do, especially you get into people that are repeat offenders. You can file a motion, get a court hearing. We can get a more specific court order to prevent it from happening again in the future, and go from there. So hopefully that gives you some ideas, gives you some help on that topic. Thanks.